Hello everyone, welcome to Homework Help. If you find the video useful, please subscribe to the channel. In this video, we'll solve this problem using power law of logarithms. As per the problem, solve for x to 3 decimal places. We have to solve these 4 equations. Let's start with part A. 2 equals log of 3 to the power x. In this equation, the variable is x. We have to solve for x. X is the exponent on 3. We can use power law of logarithms to move this x to the front of the log term. We get 2 equals x times log 3. Log 3 is a common log. There is no base given for this log term. That means the base is 10. We can isolate x on the right side of this equation by dividing both sides by log 3. Two divided by log 3 is equal to 4.192 rounded to 3 decimal places. This should be the final answer for part A. Now we can answer part B. 100 equals 10 times log of 1000 to the power x. The variable x is an exponent on 1000. The first step is to get rid of the 10 being multiplied to the log term. We should divide both sides by 10. Hundred over 10 is 10. Next, we can use the power law of logarithms to move the exponent x to the front of the log term. This log term is a common log. There is no base given for this log term. That means the base is 10. We can simplify this log term by writing 1000 as 10 to the power 3. Next, we can use power law of logarithms to move the exponent 3 to the front of the log term. We can multiply x and 3. Log of 10 is equal to 1 because the base of this log is 10 and the term is 10. So the value of this log term is 1. X times 3 is 3x. We can isolate x by dividing both sides by 3. I get x equals 3.333 rounded to 3 decimal places. This should be the final answer for part B. Now we can answer part C. 4 equals log of 15 to the power x to the base 3. The first step is to use the power law of logarithms to move the exponent x to the front of the log term. The base of this log term is 3. It is not possible to simplify this log term using the laws or properties of logarithms, so we should evaluate this log term. If you are able to input this log term in your calculator, you can do that. If not, then you can break up this log term using the change of base formula. We can break up this log term as log 15 over log 3. These log terms are common logs. We can evaluate them in our calculator. Log 15 over log 3 is equal to 2.46497. Next, we can isolate x on the right side of this equation by dividing both sides by 2.46497. I get x equals 1.623, rounded to 3 decimal places. This should be the final answer for part C. Now we can answer part D. 12 equals 2 times log of 3 to the power x to the base 5. The variable x is the exponent on 3. The first step is to get rid of the 2 that is being multiplied to the log term. We should divide both sides by 2. 12 divided by 2 is 6. Next, we should use power law of logarithms to move the exponent x to the front of the log term. Next, we can evaluate log of 3 to the base 5. If you are not able to input this log term in your calculator, you can break up this log term using the change of base formula. Log of 3 to the base 5 can be written as log 3 over log 5. These two log terms are common log. We can evaluate them in our calculator. Log 3 over log 5 is equal to 0.682606. Next, we can divide both sides by 0.682606 to isolate x. I get x equals 8.790, rounded to 3 decimal places. This should be the final answer for part D. So these are the steps you have to keep in mind to solve a problem like this one. I hope you'll find this video useful. Please share it, like it, and subscribe to Homework Help. Thank you very much and have a nice day. Bye.